Now we're back on Smells Like 90's Rock. It's Sheila and Hot Toddy. And how's working 3 days a week at the school been going?
Terrifying. I'm just like, please, why is no one wearing masks?
That's horrifying. Because see, like I mentioned in the last segment that Baby J and I went to a show at the Tennessee Theater the other night, which we got tickets. It was Mystery Science Theater 3000 Live. It was very exciting. And I got tickets for it for Christmas, but I was apprehensive as we were closing in on the show because I didn't know what the COVID protocols were. Thankfully, it was proof of vaccination or a negative test, and you had to wear a mask the entire time. So I felt a lot better once we got there because that, like I said, I didn't know what their policy was, but they're following full protocol, at least with that show. And
I think it has something to do with the performer's preference.
probably, and which is good because they must do 3K. They did, but you're right. I think because not all the shows are like that. And movie theaters are especially not like that right now. So I think you're absolutely right about that. So I was very thankful that it was COVID card and masks the whole time because that was and I wore a 95, so I stayed doubly safe. But yeah.
Yeah, Baby J needs to let us know when they're getting in them sweet N95s for handout.
Keep us posted on that over there.
Send me a text.
They haven't even begun to ship yet.
They haven't even begun to ship yet. That's the latest info. But those and the at-home COVID tests, I could use one of those as well.
Just holler at me.
Right. But so I felt really great when I went to that performance, and of course I feel fine. But you happen to go onto campus, a school campus every day, or at least 3 days a week, and there's not a mask inside, I bet.
There is it's not completely maskless. It is majority maskless, but I will say that there are some students who are clearly still taking it seriously. They wear their mask every day. And to those individuals, I'm very, very grateful.
I'm assuming you wear a mask every day the whole time too.
Oh yeah. Yes, it's not an option for me not to.
Right.
And like I said, there are those who do it, and those people are just awesome people. Like,
they're diamonds in the rough.
Yeah, those are the kind of people that deserve Dolly Parton.
That's right. Those are the people that Dolly loved.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that, folks. If you want Dolly Parton to like you, make sure you're vaccinated and wear your mask.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she didn't pay for that vaccine for no reason.
Hell no. She put her own money into that. That's big for a celebrity. So give it the frig up. Put on your mask. Quit being weird.
Yes, exactly. Quit being weird.
Quit being weird. No, but it's just it's horrifying because you never see them in it's not true. You do see them some around Knoxville, but it's few and far between. And it's just scary.
Yes.
And you saw, I don't know if you saw, but I saw it today that South Carolina is trying to push a bill where it would be illegal to ask about your vaccine status.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, none of this stuff, Knoxville, like Tennessee, they know that people aren't even going to even try to ask.
No.
So they don't need a bill.
They don't need it.
South Carolina, you have a mixed bag there of some who are like, you have to, and some that you don't. And so they're going to create legislation that makes it to where you just have to submit to death.
I submit.
Yes.
Yeah. At this point, I'm done. I'm ready to go. I'm done with all these people.
So
I'm staying alive out of spite for these people.
Yeah. And then people, they're citing the fact, and it's true, that it looks like maybe we have peaked with Omicron, but you know what? Whatever his mutated cousin is going to come up right behind him.
And who knows how bad this one will be.
Yeah.
All because you wouldn't take a damn vaccine that's free.
It's just like you just had to get a shot and wear a mask until everyone got shots, and we could be in a whole different world right now.
But Sheila, that would have been too easy. We got to make it extremely difficult.
I know sometimes I just get overwhelmed. I'm just like, I don't think this is ever going to end.
I'm at this point, I'm convinced it's not. I don't know. I can't remember if I've said it on this show, but I have accepted as just a part of life at this point that it's just always going to be around, and it's up to you if you want to wear a mask or not. I do, but it's like, yeah, at this point, it's just going to be here.
Well, I know that it's always going to be around, but I thought the pandemic would be showing signs of us getting out of the pandemic stage.
Right. Well, of course. Well, if you ask the public, people like around here, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's over. It's over for me anyway. I'm throwing my mask off and going to go lick some doorknobs."
Yeah, I mean, I will say if Meatloaf has died of COVID, we will finally know the answer to what he wouldn't do.
Oh snap! That is not too soon. That's perfect.
So I mean, I was like, well, what wouldn't you do? What?
Well, not get the vaccine.
Vaccinated so his loved ones could have him around.
Right, but I won't do that. And he predicted this 30 years before it happened, because that song is over 30 years old at this point. It was very early.
Just ancient.
Yeah, it was like 91, that song. So he predicted what he would not do for love, and that's get a vaccine.
Exactly.
And he did it.
So if he did, then we know. And if it was something else, then I guess that will still probably tell us our answer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, because I mean, he still was anti-vaxxer, so I think that is the answer. Really, I think we can call it right now. That's the answer.